Good evening, Professor Larson. My name is Mia, and in this video, I will be explaining what dispositions will make me a successful teacher, or what dispositions that I possess currently. I would have to say that compassion, honesty, dedication, and advocacy are the dispositions that I already possess, and I already show them in my everyday life. I believe compassion is very important because it allows you to see beyond what is directly in front of you. It allows you to see deep into situations. It keeps your mind and your heart open, especially when you're dealing with children. Compassion is very, very, very important to me. And it is one thing that I use in my everyday life as a mom to show compassion to my two daughters. Even on my job, I do have compassion. Compassion carries you a very, very long way, and I think it will be very beneficial in the classroom because you have to realize that children come from all different walks of life. They come from different environments, different things going on in their lives that they may not feel comfortable with sharing, but you have to have a heart to be able to see past the surface. Some children don't go home to love, and I know this all too well because it's the story of my life. And I would love to be a teacher that has an open door, open heart, anything that will allow a child to be comfortable and that will allow them to see that this teacher really does care. So when you realize that children have that extra hand or that extra love and extra feeling in their lives, they will achieve more than you'd ever think. So I really believe that is one disposition that I already possess. Another one is advocacy. I believe in advocating so much for what's right, for what could help, what could show a child that this person really is in my corner. This person really does want to help me. Because there again, not all children have someone to advocate for them, someone who will look out for them, someone who can say, you know, something's not right today, something's not right this week, what's going on, you know? So I believe that advocacy is very, very important, as well as compassion. All of those other dispositions that I stated, honesty, advocacy, dedication. You have to be dedicated to your job as a teacher. You have to be dedicated to your work, to your profession, to being able to say, I want these children to succeed, because it's a cycle. You know, what we teach them, they learn, and what they learn, they grow up to teach. And I mean, as long as it goes into a positive cycle, we can't fail. So those are the dispositions that I already possess, and I really feel like that will help me be a very successful teacher. The disposition that I may need to work on would probably be reflection. Upon reading what reflection is, I must say that I possess a little bit of reflection when it comes to my everyday life, I guess, if you want to say. I really don't have an issue with it at all. I do think I do encompass some of it. I know that being in a situation where you need to be able to take advice and take criticism maybe from others, I may have a little issue with that, but not too much where it's going to be have a negative impact on my career as a teacher. I am the type that always asks questions. Sometimes I apologize for maybe asking too many questions. I feel like I may be asking too many questions, but I've learned in my age that I am now that there is never a dumb question, even though I feel like there may be, but in all actuality, there really isn't. So I really do believe that is one. I do believe that making time for the reflective process daily will probably be something that I would need to work on, and that I can. I mean, there is that other disposition about dedication and being dedicated to the job and being dedicated to all aspects of this job. So that is the disposition that I really feel like I may need work on. Curiosity is another one. I mean, based on what curiosity is, like I said, I ask a lot of questions, and I would be open to curiosity from the kids, from students, and engaging in whatever needs to be engaged in when it comes to working with other staff, when it comes to teaching in the classroom. What qualities should a professional educator display? I believe that a professional educator should display love. They should display respect. They should display honesty. And they have to have an open heart. Children are very inquisitive. They're inquisitive. Being a mom of 2 girls, I know that for a fact. So you have to be willing to take off that no patience, and patience is another one. You have to have a lot of patience. You have to have tons of patience when dealing with children. I mean, you're not just dealing with 1 or 2 children, you're dealing with up to 20 children at one time, depending on your classroom setup. So those are very important qualities that an educator must display. Patience being number 1, and the compassion is another one. Those two should go hand in hand. So that's my video.